Eminem is not gonna make a better song than anybody on that XXL freshman list today. Not
Whoa!
today. No.
Here with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, SEANTANA, DJ Jeremiah. What's good?
Man, okay, we're back. We had a big debate during the break.
Let's get right into it.
So we're talking mumble rappers, and there's clearly a generation gap going on in here.
It is.
And I don't mind being on the old side. I don't mind. Let's talk about this. First, what do you guys think about mumble rappers? We're talking about Yachty and whether he makes good music or not.
No.
I want to hear that first. What do y'all think? I'm looking at you. What do you think?
Hey, Paul, come on, Paul.
I'll say Yachty definitely shows moments of greatness.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like
When?
I Spy record with Kyle. Broccoli with Drum. Like
Absolutely.
if he wasn't on those records, they wouldn't be top records. I'll say
Stop
Definitely
talking.
Broccoli. Definitely
Stop
Broccoli.
talking.
Greatness?
Definitely
that.
Broccoli.
Moments of greatness.
What's
Moments
Kyle's
of
shows looking like versus what
greatness.
Yachty's shows looking like?
Makes the mainstream attention I'm speaking on though. Like Kyle was an underground, he's doing his tours and stuff like that. But like
They're bigger.
y'all
They're
are-
bigger.
Y'all
Kyle's
artists.
bigger.
Y'all
Kyle
brace-
is bigger. Are we?
I wish social media didn't
Kyle's
exist,
huge
right?
now. Like,
yeah.
I wish
Like,
social
thank
media
Yachty,
didn't
though.
exist because
Thank
y'all are
Yachty.
swayed by social media like hype and attention, but Biggie and Pac, they didn't have that.
Facts.
They were just dope.
No,
I
we're
feel
not-
that.
We're not swayed by the attention. He's just talented.
No.
Yachty
stop.
is no. Listen.
Stop,
Yachty,
stop.
like, well, first of all, I gotta say this because the title mumble rap, it's real disrespectful. We all can hear what they saying. Like, it's not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You didn't let me all bamboosh? You didn't let me all bamboosh? I cannot understand what you're saying.
I got a very interesting take on this too, because I see both sides of the coin though. So people always bag on Future. People say, especially the older generation, they hate Future. But how much of James Brown do we really understand?
James Brown is a legend. Don't go
Yeah,
there.
you can't really
Don't
go there. You can't
We
really
can't go
I mean,
there?
Come on
Nah,
now.
you can't really go there.
James Brown's a legend.
All right, but I understand it's two different generations, it's two different times, but like really, a lot of James Brown was feeling. A lot of it was feeling.
No, that's
Michael Jackson
I'm
was
trying
like,
to-
what was it? Shimon?
No.
Come on now.
Y'all are reaching.
That's not a
Hey,
word.
I understand what's happening here. I'm not going to let it happen.
Hey yo, I heard. Listen.
that was a great point you brought up. Bro.
Listen, like how much do we really? I heard.
But
sold you out for chicken change or something like that.
So here's where I think y'all got messed up, right? Y'all got messed up. Y'all got messed up when y'all grew up with Soulja Boy. That's where y'all got messed up.
I mean,
Hold on,
but the thing
Soulja
is,
Boy's
I
a
didn't really grow up
legend.
with Soulja Boy though.
He's a legend. He changed the whole game. MySpace.
No. I was definitely around for the time, but I really didn't listen
Yo,
to
if
that.
it wasn't for Soulja Boy, you wouldn't know none of us right
I'm
here.
18. Soulja
That-
Boy
that's
was
a fact.
popping when I was in
but
elementary school. Like,
hold on. Okay, Soulja Boy's a legend.
He is lucky.
Are we
He is
judging?
lucky.
Are we judging quality off of
Quantity.
success?
Yes.
oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But you can't do that.
But that's not how it used to be.
Yeah.
It used to
Times
be
have changed,
based
though.
off of what somebody could do.
But at the
Is
end
Soulja Boy good?
yeah, absolutely.
As
I
a
don't know
rapper?
about now, but back then he was really
At
good.
But what is good though?
At making melodies, making good records that people could dance to. You know?
Hey yo, low key.
I respect it. Like, making people vibe is actually hard.
Pretty
to-
Boy Swag was one of the worst songs I've ever heard him do.
No, that song I can't rock with that song. I can't rock with that because it's
And I don't
low-key
care how
sus.
popular it was or what the beat did for folks, but that was like, I can do that, and I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
I've never tried to rap.
No,
I can do that.
no. Yeah,
I
you
can do
cannot
that.
think that you can do it because it's
can
not
do that.
easy to do. Seriously.
Check out my Pretty
He
Boy
produced.
Swag.
He
I can
produced
do that.
most of his
Think of it
beats.
though.
Check
You
out
didn't
my
think of it.
laptop now. I can do
Okay,
that.
you need to record that and put it out, and then we
I'm
see.
dead.
Oh, he got some tracks. He got some, he got some tracks. We can pull it up. Man, this is hard because
We're here to be
it's
the
like
voice of
it's
reason
like
today.
we're not reading the same Bible. So okay, so, I'm trying to get on the same page with y'all so we could have a real talk. Okay, give me your top fives. Let's try and make a top five of all time.
Start with
And
Kaleb.
we got to get on the same
Kaleb,
page.
top
You
five.
want me top
We got to get
five?
on the same page here.
My top five doesn't really look like a lot of people's top five. So, a lot of people say Big, Pac, Jay, Kanye, Kendrick. I go Kendrick Lamar.
Go ahead, bro.
Kendrick Lamar.
All
Come
time?
on now. Come on now. Come on.
It's his list. Get your five.
You know what? I'm gonna give y'all time
Yeah.
for this because I'm gonna stick on the mumble rap topic. in the last segment, since Jeremiah's not here, we're gonna do our top 5. We'll see how far we get all time.
Yeah.
All right. So start thinking now. Start thinking now. So let's address the fact whether mumble rap is quality or not.
No.
You're offended by the title, right?
Yeah.
Why is that? Can you understand all the words? Where are you from?
I'm from DC.
And you understand the words?
Yeah, I feel like it's a way, like, maybe if you guys are not in that kind of, because you guys are older, so maybe that's just not your time.
Yeah, his ears, got dog ears. Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah, old ears. Yeah.
Because
Problematic.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like, when we listen to like Kodak Black or anybody like that, we don't like, what are they saying? What are they saying? We're listening to it like, yeah, this makes sense. Like, this is really good music.
No.
So it's not.
This is also an education gap too. Like, this is because y'all have social media to look up stuff y'all don't have. Like, we didn't have the internet when we were in high school. Like, so this is a lot to do with that. Like, y'all's attention span is probably a whole lot different than ours, and so we don't have the time.
Here's what you guys don't
try to
understand.
figure-
Here's what you guys don't understand. I like the music. The music is good. The music can be good. And what confuses me about this is that y'all's beats and style is reminiscent of the music that's coming out now. But you guys are way better at rapping and lyrics than these people that you're praising. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it feels like I hear Christian hip hop artists that make similar music to what's out right now, but it seems like you guys know how to rap. So why are you ignoring the fact that these other people can't? Like, they don't know how to rap. They may be good at making melodies. They may be good at making songs. But they don't know how to rap. Like, I'll give them the song sounds good. But just the art of rapping, right? Like, let's focus on that. Are you guys saying that they're good at that?
Oh no, that's done.
I'm saying this.
Listen, I'll come at somebody next.
I've heard y'all rap. I've heard you guys.
Like,
So what are you talking about?
I'm not putting Yachty on like the top 10 most like lyrical ever.
Don't ever even try to top 100.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's a lyricist, but like
maybe 1,000. Like, come on now.
I was like, creating vibes is much harder than I think you guys are giving. Like, you guys aren't giving like vibes credit.
That's where your value is on vibe.
Vibes are important to
Here's
me.
the problem.
Right.
The difference is the vibe has changed. In the past, vibe used to mean head nod to
vibe.
somebody
Boom
saying
bap.
something
Yeah.
deep. You know what I mean?
Right, like-
Vibe now seems like throw a little Caribbean beat underneath your joint and make people kind of feel like they're happy.
Right.
That's different. That's a little bit different vibe that you guys are creating right now.
Mean it's bad.
You're right. So I
Right.
give all credit to the producers, but what they did on it, they may have found a nice little groove in the beat,
Yeah.
but the words and the lyrical ability, that's
not
missing,
there.
right? Are we agreeing?
Oh yeah,
That's missing.
Yeah,
Definitely.
The hottest
Okay.
thing I've ever heard.
Agreed.
So then, where does Soulja Boy come in as a legend in?
Because rap is not just lyrics though. It's a lot of stuff.
That's why
in
Eminem's
rap.
not in my top 20.
Exactly.
Man,
Like, being a lyricist.
I think
We gonna
hip hop
deal with
is
that
not
later.
one
just
side of
lyrics.
rap.
we're gonna deal with that later.
Yeah, but rap.
Okay, so I think that's the problem. The vibe has always been a part of hip hop, but you didn't get respected unless you could rap on top of it. So it seems as though you guys are saying that requirement is taken off.
Well, in 2017, that's not really like.
It's not important.
It's
Because
not,
like,
it's
think
not
about it,
as
like,
important.
For
It's not.
example, like no one cares about being the greatest rapper anymore. They care about making the greatest music.
Making the most money.
So the times have definitely changed. So the art, like, people aren't like, yo, like, no one's out here like, yo, I'm trying to have the best bars of the year.
I mean,
Except Kaleb.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
that's
we're
like-
being honest, it really doesn't matter anymore. Like, you can have the hardest verse.
Listen,
and
I know,
it's like,
I
it doesn't matter.
there's homies on my block that can rap really
happened to
well,
us?
but like their songs got like 30 plays.
yeah.
There's a reason for that.
It's popularity and things like
I
that.
think-
Yeah. You go ahead.
It's
It's the lack of vibes.
Yeah.
A lot of it is you
Yeah,
don't know how
that's
to
the
market.
lack of
vibes.
It's not a lack of
Market.
exposure. That's
You have to
like
know how to market
that's taking
yourself.
the onus off the artist and saying, "Oh, you're really great," but it's just because sometimes it's just no, bro. You need to go and make the vibes because people don't want to listen to all that hippity hop all the time, the time.
But okay, I
You
understand.
really said
I
hip
get
hop though.
I get the understanding of saying vibes are important. Like, okay, I get that. That creates an atmosphere, that creates a mood. I get that that's important. But you can be smart with how you, like, use lyrics. You can still be like an artist, but also have content.
I'll say this.
That makes sense. You don't have to just be saying, like, even if you're doing sounds, like you can emulate an instrument, and that's cool and that's awesome, and like make stuff that sounds amazing. But just being weird, I don't know. I just think it's.
I'll say this.
There's levels.
For example, my boy Foggie. He's low key a mumble rapper, but he's mad lyrical and witty.
But that's what I'm saying. That's my point. I've heard
he can do both.
Yeah.
I've heard the music.
They don't.
Right.
We don't think they can do both.
That's okay. Here's my example. This is why this bothers me. I always loved when the futures and the mumble when they put somebody else on a song, like the remixes, the Kendrick remix. That's when it's like, oh, this is what this is supposed to sound like.
Listen, Kendrick did not kill that Mask Off remix.
Yo, get out the studio, yo. Step out. Step out.
We gotta get on the same page at some point, man.
Step out.
We gotta get on the same page.
Hear me out.
If you notice,
I'm shocked by this.
If you go to like a function and they're playing that song,
they turn it off when
come
Kendrick
on.
first come on, because it's like
it kills the moment.
This is shocking to me.
It's good. Like the raps of it are good,
Great
but it's
rapping.
like we don't want to hear all that right now. We just
not the
trying-
vibe.
It's just
This is so interesting.
Hey, ask the live girls in the room. They'll tell you.
Hey, yo, low key, I feel like I'm the oldest 18-year-old on earth.
You are.
Like I'm low key like 30.
It's what we value. It's what historically what happens, because we say that and the mumble rapping and all that. It's a hot pocket, but it's still not the hottest pocket. Because I just read the charts. The top selling hip hop album this year is Kendrick Lamar's album.
Yeah.
J. Cole's up there. It's still
okay.
So
You're touching on something.
There's a generation that appreciates that, but on the whole,
So
the whole still wants bars.
explain to me why Yachty, Migos, why are they not cracking 50,000 albums? If they're if this is what people want, why are they not selling no records?
People that listen to them not gonna buy it.
Migos is like was up there in that little top albums of the year.
How many albums did they sell?
Probably over like 200.
First week was
Okay, what about Yachty?
I'm not vouching
vouch
for Yachty. I was just saying don't disrespect Yachty, but I mean I'm not gonna vouch for Yachty.
This is interesting. You know, I knew this was gonna happen.
Wait, do you guys
this is whose fault this is? This is your fault.
Yeah.
This is your fault. You know why? Back in 107.9 days, this has started to happen. And you defended it. You defended D4L, you defended Soulja Boy, you defended all of those people.
That's because 107.9 played them more than anybody. They were at the station more than anybody.
But you realize this is your fault.
Them.
And you know when I realized it?
Yeah.
It was when we were with Young Blitz. We used to manage an artist named Young Blitz.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if he forgot his words or the track couldn't play or something like that. He spent the next 10 minutes just, hey, hey, hey. And the crowd was hyper than any other time that night. And it was like, hey is what's getting this going. People do not care. And at some point between 2000 and now, people stopped caring what you were talking about. And it's really just, I just want to get hype.
Yeah, I was a big Lil Jon fan.
Lil Jon is hard.
But that was because I was at the club every week. Like that was my job. So I had to listen to that music. And the owner of Lil Jon's business partner was my coworker. So it was always there. Every mix show, it was Lil Jon. Every mix show, it was Trillville. It was Scrappy.
They bumped that stuff.
It was D4L. It was Crime Mob. I mean, it was always around me. So you had no choice but to absorb it. And you end up just being like, either I'm going to like it or I'm going to hate it every time they play it.
I feel like if you guys grew up when we grew up, you would be saying what we're saying to you. I feel like it is what you were fed. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's funny? I actually listen to like a lot of like, you would be surprised at what I listen to though.
Honestly, I wouldn't, because
like
you're better than everyone that you like.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're better than everyone that you praise. But I don't think you realize how good you are. Like,
and here's something interesting, right?
You talk, Doc.
Here's something interesting. I don't think the artists that came out in y'all's genre, in y'all's generation, will ever be legends.
No,
they won't. They don't have the staying power. Like, look at where Lil Scrappy is today. He's not doing anything with music.
Nobody said it, Lil Scrappy.
Look at what
He vouched for everybody. No, Lil Scrappy was hard. What are you talking about?
No, that's what I was saying.
Nobody.
Okay.
Soulja Boy won't be legends.
Soulja Boy is not doing anything with music, but he's a mogul right now. Like, dude just closed $40 million deal. So he's a mogul for that. I can give him legendary somewhat status, in the future.
Okay.
But for right now, I cannot say he's a legend.
Everybody's saying I'm playing the Joe Button role today.
You are.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. That's what I'm doing.
Hold on. Who do y'all like now? Because y'all
okay, here's a question that we had, right? And I want everybody in the room to think on this, right? Could our old school top 10 beat y'all's new school top 10?
And what?
So is
and
that
what?
We
and
got
what?
Kendrick.
We're talking about rap.
We got
We're
Kendrick.
talking about like songs.
And just being a lyricist?
I will give y'all Kendrick, right? But we got Jay-Z, we got Eminem, we got Lil Wayne.
Eminem is not gonna beat anybody.
I don't count Jay-Z.
We're gonna deal with that. We're gonna deal with that later.
But the thing is though,
we're gonna deal with that
Jay-Z.
later.
All right, my thing with Jay-Z though, I don't count him as being a part of any generation because he reinvents himself all the time.
Yeah, but his heyday was in the 90s.
He's old.
That was
Come on,
early
bro.
2000,
Come on, man.
early 2090s. That was
But if
when
you're
he
talking
was.
about and just making like really dope records, like Eminem, and I, respect Eminem because he's done a lot of stuff. But
He's done a lot of stuff.
He's done a lot of stuff.
I'm
I'm not trying to disrespect him.
Cool.
He had a
But
whole
what I'm
generation of
saying
little
is
white kids
Eminem
bleaching
is
their
not gonna
head
make
and
a
having
better
seizure
song.
cuts. Come on now.
Eminem is not gonna make a better song than anybody on that XXL freshman list today. Not
Whoa!
today. No. Not today.
Yo,
not today.
I stand behind Foggie's statement.
Hash this one out.
Wow.
I stand behind it. No, I stand behind it wholeheartedly.
Wow.
Buggy, you're bugging.
Are you serious?
Not like some of them, all of them would make it better.
None of them.
We got A Boogie on there.
who's on the
First of all,
list?
make a harder
A
record than
Boogie makes the
Boogie.
same song every single
Playboy
time he
Cardi.
sits down and makes a record.
What is
I've
happening?
never heard an A Boogie song that sounds different from the last one I heard by him. Never.
We have failed you guys.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
sorry.
For this next segment,
We have failed
my
a
God.
whole
we're
generation
gonna
of people.
we're gonna do a substitute for this next segment. Y'all in the field with the Trackstarz, Ryan Righteous, SEANTANA, DJ Jeremiah. Let's go.
Hey guys, Miracle here. Thanks so much for watching the show. Make sure you go below, subscribe, like, click the bell. Oh, and go to our website because that's important. And be sure to follow us on all forms of social media and tell everyone you know about us. Okay? Thanks. See you next time.
Know not what we doing. Screw that, they know, let them have it, do it. Okay, I'm erratic, prove it. Never mind, got a mind that'll wind up with me in a lineup behind bars with these bars. Okay, my time's up.
Team Freedom.
Yeah.
We not through yet.
All right.
Trackstarz Music presents.
Turn my volume up, turn me off.